Hey, what's going on? What's popping? What's good? How you been? What you doing? Where you going? What the hell is popping? It is your girl, yours Taylor. I am here with a Q&A. Q&A. We're gonna do a little bit of a story time today. My older sister actually owns Beautiful Dawn Designs. She has different courses and different techniques that teach you how to grow your blog. She also has WordPress designs as well. Go and check that out. That is beautifuldawndesigns.net. She is amazing. She has been doing it for years and she is fantastic at her job. So go and take a look at that. She is currently having a Grow Your Blog interview series on her website. So she is featuring a bunch of different bloggers and interviewing them and kind of getting the insights to their blog and their company and things like that. So I decided to do a Q&A of the questions that she sent me because they are really good questions that kind of give you an insight to me and a little bit of my personal life, but also into why I've decided to open up my business, which is a Triple T on Etsy.
Etsy.com/shop/Triple T. That's TRIPPLE. Triple T with 3 P's.
This interview gives you guys a good insight to why I decided to open up Triple T and open up the Tailors, Thrifts and Tailors brand just in general, and why I've kind of branched into YouTube a little bit as well. So let's get comfortable and let's get this started. So the first question that we have is,
tell us about yourself.
I would say first and foremost, I am a mother. For you guys that don't know, I have twin boys, 10 years old, named Jordan and Jaden, my honey bunnies. Those are my babies. Hi, Jordan and Jaden. They watch my videos. They love YouTube, so I know that they're watching. Hey, love.
That's our thing.
I love my gruesome twosome, and those are my babies. I'd say secondly, I am a little bit of a shy person. I can do YouTube videos because technically I am in my house completely alone and no one is here kind of watching me. And although my children watch my videos, I do get extremely nervous when people that I know are watching my videos. I'm a very shy and quiet person until you get to know me. Once you get to know me, I am extremely goofy. I love to laugh. I can make a joke out of anything. Have a witty comeback for everything. Do not get me started. I am a hoot. I'm not tooting my own horn, but toot. I'm friggin' hilarious. That's something else about me. I'd say lastly, I am a homebody. Sometimes, of course, I get the urge to go out and look cute and fancy and put on a pair of heels and get a little ratchet. But for the most part, I love to stay at home. I will say that I am very bad with filming videos and I'm trying to get better with that. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying so hard to get better with that. I just started a new job and I work 50 hours a week, so it is pretty intense, but I honestly sew almost every day. If it's not big projects, of course, it's just something quick to put on, before I go to work or something, but I sew every day. So the fact that I'm not filming the projects that I'm sewing, even the little projects, I have to get better with that. So I am so sorry. I'm trying really hard to get better at that. But like I said, I work a job that is 50 hours a week, as well as I'm a mom. So my mental is a little bit everywhere, but I will try to get better with that. I'm sorry, guys. Our next question is, what is the story behind your creations? My Etsy shop is a Triple T. That's triple with 3 P's, Triple T. It is a customized jeans and denim shop What I do is I go to different thrift stores and I get denim. I get vintage denim, every size across the board. Right now, my shop only comprises of women's denim and jeans, but I will be adding kids and men's as well, so stay tuned for that. I use different techniques to cut and distress the denim into different styles, and into different shorts and capris, things like that. I do all types of denim. So my shop has denim jackets. Of course, it has, you know, shorts, pants, capris, skirts, skirts, shirts, everything under the sun. Denim, if it's denim, I have it on my shop. With the question being the story behind my creations, I've always had a love for denim. I feel like denim will never go out of style. It never has gone out of style. It never will go out of style. I love the versatility of denim. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. You know, you can wear denim on a hot day, you can wear denim on a cold day. You can wear jeans at any time. You know, the fact that you can wear a jean jacket, jean pants, jean and denim items just come in so many different things. It's just such a versatile product. So I've always just loved denim. I've always been a little bit different with my fashion. Even since I was younger, I was always, well, even now I'm 5'9", but I hit 5'9" in the 7th grade. So I've been extremely tall for a very long time. So I've always had a problem with having floods pants. So that was a big thing that I started in middle school, was cutting my pants into capris and having the distressed look there. I started doing that in middle school. Whoa, that was 7th grade. I'm currently 28, so I've been distressing the jeans for a while. My sister, which actually is doing the interview questions for me, she's always encouraged me to kind of show the world my talents. Like I said, I'm a little bit of a shy person unless you get to know me, so it's taken me a really long time to kind of get this going. And even now, as you guys see, I'm just not as consistent as I should be because it just makes me a little bit nervous. I've made this leap to go into my own business, starting out with the denim. Like I said, I have a 9 to 5, so I work a full-time job, even, you know, more than full-time. But I want to have something to leave to my children. Being a black woman, and of course I have my kid's father. He is a fantastic father to my children and he helps me out fantastically. He is a great man. With me being a black mother and especially of 2 boys, I want to show them more in life. You know, that was part of me moving to Minnesota. I grew up in Minnesota. I've always loved the state. So that was part of me moving them back here, was to get them a better education. But one of my biggest parts, or one of my biggest reasons for starting my business, is not only because I love fashion, I love thrifting, I love denim, I love what I do. I want to show my children the work ethic that I want them to have as well growing up. And I also want to leave them something. I don't want to leave this earth and I don't have any type of legacy for my children to follow in, or just for my name. When I leave earth, I want my name to ring. Regardless of how long it rings after I leave earth, I want my name to ring. Next question. What do I enjoy most about being an Etsy shop owner? I love the fact that I get to share my creations with the world. The fact that someone that I don't even know in a completely different city is wearing something that I've handmade with these hands, that gives me the warmest feeling in my heart. I seriously,
I'm extremely emotional, so don't judge me. I may start crying with this question.
I love I love the fact that people even put the trust in me to spend money on my creations. I know as a just human being that online shops, that it is terrifying buying clothes online. So the fact that someone has put their money into something that I've made, it makes me feel so good. It excites me for so long. Everybody who has purchased from my shop, anybody who has reviewed on my shop, you guys, I love you so much. You don't know how much it makes me feel so good. I literally screenshot whenever I get a sale. I screenshot it and I send it to my mom and my sister and my family. I probably cried every time I've gotten a sale. When I get reviews, I screenshot them and send it to my family. I get so excited. I text people like crazy. I'm pretty sure that I've annoyed most of my family and friends by hitting them up every time I get a sale or a review, but it makes me so happy. It excites me so much that people put their trust in me to purchase my products because they really are a fantastic product. Every item that I have for sale on my shop, every item that I customize, and every jean and the denim piece that you ever get from Triple T, you have to know I have put my heart into that. I truly love what I do, and it makes me feel so good for people to go on my Etsy shop and to look at things. Even if I'm not getting sales, to see the views on my shop, the views excite me to know that people are looking at my product and the things that I've done, that my creations, people are looking at those. It excites me so much. I love it. I love it. What do you like least about being an Etsy shop owner? I would say the shop manager. Being able to track my sales and track my views and things like that. They have a lot of different tools that you're able to use, but the tools are so confusing. I just don't use them. I don't even bother. The different graphs on there are a little wonky, so it's extremely hard for me to read the graphing there. So there's, unless you're gonna give me a bar graph or some numbers, I'm lost in the sauce. It's a whole lot of squigglies on the shop manager, and I can't read a graph that's just squigglies. That's just confusing to me. I track a lot of things through the Etsy app, but I end up just writing everything on paper because it just helps me a little bit with how I just process things, being able to write it down and see it and see the different changes kind of in a list form is a little bit easier for me, so I end up transferring everything to paper anyways. But the shop manager is probably the worst part of being an Etsy shop owner. If they could just get a tad bit easier. Just a tad bit easier. What is a typical work day like for me? I would say, well, I just started my new job where I'm working 50 hours a week. So there I'm not able to do any of my customizing at work. I previously used to work at a call center, so I was able to customize and distress denim at work. So this, I would do all of my distressing there, come home and wash the denim, and then of course take pictures and try to get everything posted online. Now that I'm working my new job, I do a lot of my distressing in the morning before I go to work because I like to toss everything in the washer and dryer to get it all fluffy and distressed. So once I come home, I'm able to take pictures of the product. If I'm tie-dyeing or if I'm acid washing any product, that takes a little bit longer of a process. A lot of the denim that I get from the thrift store is name brand denim. So it's Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, things like that. So really good denim takes a really long time to dye, even when you're doing acid washing, which is pretty much tie-dyeing with bleach. It is bleaching out good denim is extremely time consuming. You have to use a lot of bleach and do a lot of different coats. I like to tie-dye and acid wash product before I do any of the distressing. So I do that at nighttime because I have to be home when I'm doing any of the dyeing and acid washing to make sure that the dye doesn't run, or make sure that it doesn't dye too much, or the acid wash just doesn't bleach too much either. So that's something that I do at night. And then of course I allow it to wash over the night to make sure that everything settles there. I like to use natural lighting when I'm taking pictures of my product. So of course I have to do that during the daytime. So once everything is washed and fluffy and looking up to par for what I like, then I take pictures and we're good. What advertising methods have worked well for me and which ones haven't? Well, I haven't used too much advertising since I've started out just of yet. I do most of my advertising on social media. I'm pretty much strictly advertising on social media. I do advertising on Instagram as well as advertising on Facebook. I've been advertising on Instagram way longer than I've been advertising on Facebook, but I would have to say that I've gotten better results from Facebook than I have from Instagram. Instagram is extremely hashtag based, so I have to use quite a bit of hashtags when I'm posting things on Instagram. I still haven't really found my niche and my base of customers. So narrowing in on the hashtags that I need to use for my posts, I haven't really gotten good at that. Advertising on Facebook, I'm not too sure the algorithm that they use to kind of get my post out there. But the same post or the same picture that I have on Instagram that I advertise is the same picture that I have on Facebook that I advertise. But within the short time of me advertising with Facebook, I have reached as many people that I have reached with advertising on Instagram for about the past 30 days. So I would say that Facebook is a little bit more beneficial than Instagram. Like I said, I'm still trying to find my niche of customers. So being able to turn all of those different likes and reactions into actual sales, even the views on Etsy. Being able to change those views on Etsy into actual sales is something that I'm really trying to focus on now. But advertising has been a huge help for me, being able to get myself out there, for people being able to see my product. One of the things that you can see on the Etsy app is where a lot of your traffic comes from. And I will say that the big butt of my traffic comes from Facebook and Instagram. So thank you guys for visiting. I truly do appreciate it. But buy something. Turn those views into sales. Thank you. Do I do everything myself or do I have help? I wish I had help. I do everything with these 10 digits here. I do everything myself. I don't have any type of assistance, down from the shopping for the jeans at the thrift store to the de-stressing to the washing. I use my own personal washer and dryer. I don't go to any type of laundry mats, so it's complete wear and tear on my washer and dryer as well as my energy bill. I do everything myself. I can't give you guys the technique to how I distress jeans, but just know that it includes a razor blade, just a straight razor and my hand. So it is not the safest thing to do, but to have the best product, I've tried different techniques with the distressing, and the best technique that I personally love, that produces the best product for me and the best types of rips and tears, is with the straight razor and with a couple other items. So I do everything completely myself, even down to orders. When I get an order in, I am the one that is packing your order. I am the one at the post office making shipping labels for your order. I do it all. Everything is coming directly from these hands in this home of mine. Everything is completely done by me. What are a few of my favorite items from my shop? I can't choose. That's like asking you who your favorite kid is. Like, no one has a favorite kid. You love all your children, all of them equally, separate ways, but equally. You love all of your kids, and that's the same way that I feel about my product. I'm sorry. Every item that I have is my baby. I love them all in different type of ways, Every item on my shop I would wear. I would never sell anything that I wouldn't wear myself. So everything on my shop I would wear. I love everything. I just can't pick one. That's like taking one Pringle. You can't just go take one Pringle. You pop until you can't stop. Whatever the slogan is, you can't just eat one. Is that Lay's? You can't just eat one? I don't know what it is, but I love every item on my shop. I can't just choose one. I keep saying this, but I can't say it enough. I love what I do. I love everything on my website. I love my product. I love all of my subscribers. I love everybody watching this. I love all of my customers. I love anybody that is on this journey with me, because I tell you, it is going to be a journey. It is going to be a journey. And I love anybody that has hopped on this ride with me. This is maybe a little bit too much, but thank you guys so much. If you're watching, if you've checked out my Etsy shop, if you've purchased anything on my shop, even if you've just looked at one item, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It is going to be flipping fantastic.
I'm high off the power. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm high off the power. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm high off the power.
Next question. What inspires me and where do my ideas come from? Anything and everything inspires me. So one of my biggest inspirations is just being different. I love to wear things that other people have never seen before. I love to wear things that people can't get their hands on as easily. That's why I do a lot of thrift shopping. I like the fact that I can thrift for different things, and I can sew them and make them into something different, and it won't make me feel as bad. So if I get, find a bodysuit from Topshop that would normally be about $40 from Topshop, I've only paid 99 cents for it. So if I cut this up and I mess up, I won't feel bad because I paid 99 cents for it, not $40. Another thing that inspires me right now is the different styles and trends that are out right now. I like to look at other types of denim and get a kind of idea of what is kind of trending right now and make something completely different that people haven't seen. With me buying all of my denim at the thrift store, I never have the same pair of denim. So I would never be able to make the exact same pair of pants over and over again. It's just not possible for me. I get all different kind of sizes, from the smallest of the small. I even have plus size on my website as well. I distress all different types of pants. I customize all different types of denim. I do it all. What is pictured is what you receive. It is, if the brand is listed as a Tommy Hilfiger, the brand that you're going to get is Tommy Hilfiger. I take pictures of the exact product that you're going to receive. So it's not any commercial photos on my websites or anything. Everything is exactly what is seen. So exactly what's on that picture is exactly what you're going to receive. You're not going to receive anything different. The distressing is not going to be less. The distressing is not going to be more. Exactly what you see on those photos is exactly what you're going to get. So what advice would I give artists who want to start an Etsy shop? My first piece of advice, which is something that I honestly need to start following myself, is do it now. I've always said procrastination leads to hesitation. At first, it'll seem like procrastination and you're just kind of putting it off. You don't want to do it, but then it'll turn into hesitation. You'll start questioning yourself and you'll feel like you can't do it, or you'll just forget about it in general. You'll never get back to it. Like I said, I need to listen to this myself with my consistency with making YouTube videos, but I'm going to get better, guys. I promise you I'm going to get better. I am going to get better. But my first piece of advice is do it now. Secondly, do not give yourself unrealistic goals. I say that to a default. I make sure not to give myself unrealistic goals, but then sometimes that turns into procrastination. So you have to give yourself goals you have to give yourself some type of goals, but don't overload yourself at all. It is once you overload yourself, you'll get frustrated, and then you'll just kind of just throw the whole idea away. You won't do it any longer. So make sure that you set realistic goals for yourself. Why should people buy homemade? Oh, it's an easy one. Everybody is wearing the same thing nowadays. Everybody on Fashion Nova and the same exact websites wearing the same exact thing. When you are buying homemade, not only are you supporting someone's dreams, someone's creation, someone's aspirations, you have something that is truly yours. Nobody else has that on planet Earth. That is yours individually. You'll never see anybody with that same item. At least with my handmade items. At least with my handmade items. You'll never see anybody on planet Earth with the exact same item that you have. That's just the plus of buying handmade. Who wants to wear the same? You don't never want to show up to the party and have on the same thing as old girl. You want to be her? Do you want to be her? Nobody wants to be her. Nobody wants to be him. Nobody wants to be the person that shows up to the club or shows up to the function, shows up to the event, wearing the exact same thing as somebody else, and that's just what everything is now. Everybody's shopping at Forever 21. You know, I live in Minnesota. Everybody at Rainbow. Everybody is buying the same thing. Everybody is wearing the same thing. Make your mark on the world. Even if it's your jeans, your fashion. Can I share 3 fun facts about myself? 3. Only 3? That's all I get is 3? I'm kidding. Number 1, conceited. I'm kidding. I actually cannot use my right pinky. I cut a tendon in my pinky about 3 years ago, so I am able to bend it down that way, but this part no longer works. I can use it for normal things, but like doing hair, it stands out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in a lot of my different videos, if I'm ever doing anything with my hands, my pinky is pretty much at attention because I cannot move the tip, and it's just accustomed to being in the air. I'm not too sure why, but it's always just kind of up. Fact number 2. I actually used to have an extremely wide gap. In the 3rd grade, I closed it with black rubber bands. So just like the regular black rubber bands that you use for your hair, I took the rubber band and wrapped it twice around my 2 front teeth here, and it closed them together. It was about I want to say it was the 3rd grade that I did that. I don't remember how long it took. I'm pretty sure it took a while. But I was telling everybody that I had braces for a very long time. But it was just a rubber band on my teeth, like a freaking idiot. Why didn't my teachers stop me? Like, why didn't my teachers, like, tell my mom that Brittany is at school with a rubber band on her 2 front teeth? Like, come on now. Fun fact number 3. Not too sure how fun this fact is. I don't have baby toenails on my feet. I'm not gonna show you. I still have a super duper cute feet, so don't think you about to get to start judging me right now. But I'm actually sleuth-footed, so when I walk, my feet swing out to the outsides a tad bit. So my feet hit a lot of walls and corners and tables and things like that. So I have pretty much damaged a whole lot of my pinky toe on my feet. It's a weird fact, but it's a fact. That is the end of our Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this question and answer really gave you guys an insight to my life and a little bit of what I do and why I do what I do. Please make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be a lot more consistent. I have things coming now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. I have so much coming up. You don't want to miss anything. Also, make sure you guys check out my Etsy store. That's etsy.com/shop/Triple Tripple. That's triple with 3 P's, Triple T at etsy.com. I'm also going to put the link down below in the description. So make sure you guys check that out. Once again, thank you so much for watching and tuning in today. It's your girl, yours Taylor.